and konnichiwa. I'm Tomoko, your Japanese food ambassador. Today's topic is rice ball. It's one of the most popular lunches for both adults and kids. Just like...
Do you mean to tell me rice ball is as popular as a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch?
More than that, it's everywhere.
You're telling me a Japanese business person is gonna eat a rice ball for lunch?
Yes. You're gonna go to a convenience store, that's everything.
A rice ball.
Rice ball.
A ball of rice.
Ball of rice.
Rice ball. That kind of rice ball?
Yes.
That's a lunch.
That's a lunch. Or breakfast. Or dinner.
You get a bag of potato chips with the peanut butter and jelly.
You don't need potato chips with this.
You can put the chips inside the sandwich.
You can put potato chips in the rice bowl too.
Alright, let's check out rice balls then.
Okay.
Can Mark make it?
Spring is near, and soon it will be cherry blossom season in Japan. So during the month of March, I'll share things related to Hanami, cherry blossom viewing. Japanese people often gather under the cherry blossom tree to celebrate the beauty of the season with some food and drinks. Rice ball makes a perfect snack/meal to carry to Hanami. It might sound simple, but it requires many layers of skill to do it right. First, how to prepare rice. The properly prepared rice is probably one of the most important part of Japanese cuisine, especially for rice balls, considering rice is in the name. So first thing we do today is prepare the rice.
Are we going to use my Uncle Ben's recipe? It's an old family favorite.
No. Okay. So today we'll use this beautiful Japanese rice from Japan. I'm using the best thing for you. So prepare the rice by rinsing it first.
Then repeat?
Just rinse, pour the water in there, and then quickly lift up the water.
I can't use this for my face?
No. You can actually. If you use that, your skin will become really pretty.
Too late. So we were using tap water to clean it, but now we're going to use the good water to let it soak?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because the rice will absorb all the water, so we want to get better water for the absorption, because we'll eat that.
So it's all about the absorption.
Exactly.
I've been saying that for years. Alright, so now we soaked for a while. What's next?
Lift that up and then just drain the water.
Alright, let's take a look at the rice color from before. Now before, it was translucent and some of them were white. Now, there's white on rice. It's pretty much all white.
You see the difference?
Yeah, so that means it's done, huh?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and scoop the entire amount into this pot over here.
Yes.
But keep track of the number of scoops.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Alright.
Okay.
I didn't know there was gonna be math. It's 2. That's 3. I'll dump.
So how much cup was rice?
4.
So we add 4 cups.
Alright, I can handle that math. There's 1. That makes 2. That makes 3. We almost have a pool party. And last but not least, everybody in.
Ooh, okay.
So how long?
Approximately usually like 10-15 minutes you'll start hearing like bubbles, and then like
All right. What kind of heat? High, medium, low?
medium. Start with medium.
Medium heat. There you have it.
Okay, now do you see the rice cooking?
I hear it.
When you hear that, turn down the heat to really low, the lowest.
So 10 minutes on the lowest setting, right after we hear it making its noise.
Yep.
Singing its ricey song.
Exactly.
All right, let's do it. 10 minutes just passed, so we're going to turn it off.
Yep. And then it should be no water. That looks pretty.
It does look pretty.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
So now rice is ready. Let's open the rice and then fluff. It's hot. It is hot, so there's
Wow. It's like Christmas morning.
What do you think of the smell?
It's not, it smells, if Fluffy had a smell,
What's fluffy?
if Fluffy had a smell, that would be the smell. The bottom.
So now, right now, it's a little too hot to handle, right? You can't really touch it. It's almost like too nice to.
You can't touch this?
Can't touch this.
I do want me to do it. Let me see how much. So leave it for about maybe a few more minutes, and then because we don't want this rice to dry out.
So
just
lid
leave
back
it.
on, but to prevent drippings, we put a towel
Towels
in between.
there, yeah.
All right.
So there are two ways to make rice balls. There are many ways to make rice ball, but I want you to choose either there's like a just white rice with like a little bit of salt outside, or you can actually mix like something like a furikake into the rice, and then so that every bite of rice has like an even flavor. But I know you don't want to do furikake, so I prepare you cheese. So Parmesan cheese.
It's pronounced Parmesan.
And then also your favorite sharp cheddar to go inside of the rice, so that the warm rice will melt a little bit of cheese, so you get like nice cheesy rice. And then I also prepared those 3 typical ingredients that Japanese people write, and then I want you to try it.
Cut.
So I want you to try typical Japanese rice ball stuffing before we put on the rice, so that you may want to put in this or you may not. But
What's your guess?
Not. So let's try one. Like Japanese pickles.
It does look like relish, and I do like relish. So I have high hopes for this one. Here we go.
What does it smell like?
I was a little scared at first. There was a flavor explosion right when I ate it.
In a good way?
Yeah, salty. Then it mellowed out into like a more pickly taste that I'm used to.
It's
Now-
called takana. Sometimes people stir fry with like a sesame oil and then put in with meat. Because most of rice ball, rice is pretty plain, so all the stuffing needs to be saltier or sweeter.
Saltier than that.
Okay, the next one, your favorite seaweed. Seaweed is really good for hair.
Yeah, someone could have told me that a while ago. 23 years ago. All right, let's try it. Now, I'm not very excited about this at all. To me, seaweed is ocean trash. Every day, the ocean leaves it on the curb, and we pick it up and eat it. All right, here we go.
Wow, good for you to take that many.
Thank you. So bad. Like if you fished and caught a shoe, what that shoe would be like. But shredded. Wait a minute.
The last one.
Only one more?
Only one more. I can give you more.
Oh, no.
We have stuff in the fridge.
3 helps me really identify each one carefully.
So the last one is very popular. It's called mentaiko. It's fish caught. It's cod roe, but it's spicy a little bit.
Spicy cod roe. Yeah, because plain cod roe is so boring. Here we go. Sorry, unborn cod. It's like a bad potato puree if the potatoes were left in a room where there was also fish.
I don't know what that is.
That's what I'm telling myself. Very salty also.
Because it's cured.
Do people eat that plain or is it always with something else?
Oh, you can eat it like, it's great with like sake. It's like a sake
Oh, you'd
snack.
have to. Like a gallon.
You can actually grill it too. Grill it. Or you mix with mayonnaise and then make it pasta.
Oh, that's good to know.
Alright, so do you want to use any of these for your rice bowl?
I'm gonna pass just because I've already been there, done that.
Okay.
Not because they weren't delicious.
If you have to choose, which one would you like?
If I had to choose, I'd go with the pickles.
Okay.
It's the most like something I'm familiar with. And I think if it was mixed with rice, that saltiness would come down a little bit.
Okay, now our hands are clean.
Like a surgeon.
Yep. And then I have water here and then salt here. So we need to wet our hands first. Wet hands because we don't want rice to stuck on your hand. And then a little bit of salt like that. So that outside of the rice will have flavor. Not too big, but not too small, like something like that.
Not too big, but not too small. Something like that. Ah, it's hot.
And then
We were supposed to let it cool.
it is kind of cool now.
I was told we were gonna let it cool.
You can make any shape you want. Usually it's like a triangle like this, and then not too squished down, because we want to feel the rice texture.
Noodle roni parmesan, vegetable Italy.
And then just open up a little bit, and then I'll put cheese in the middle like that.
I opened it. Now I'm closing it.
Yep. And the other thing you can do is put like a plenty of rice into a small bowl and put parmesan so that every grain will taste like cheese.
Every grain? Is that an every grain guarantee?
Yeah.
That's an EGG, folks.
I will add sesame seeds for texture and color.
I thought I was supposed to be making the rice balls.
And now you can.
Oh, so warm. When he slaps the bald guy. Just like Benny Hill.
Cheese.
More cheese. Alright, we're putting more cheese in there.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like making meatballs. Put it in one hand like this,
Like this?
and then the other one goes to like this, so that it's squat like triangle.
Like that?
No, you see, like yours are like.
Isn't that called
Going on.
wabi sabi?
No, not this one.
Which one would you rather have, folks?
Like
The one
this
made with
one.
love or the perfect looking industrial one?
But this is also made with love, you see.
There we go.
No, that's weird. That's weird. I don't know what that is.
What do you mean you don't know what that is? It's the actual shape of a heart. Alright. I think that looks pretty good.
No, that's probably the ugliest rice ball I ever seen.
Are you kidding me? I've been doing this for years. It's gonna be delicious. You know it's gonna be the best one.
So For the wrap, we can use like a Korean seaweed, which is tasty. It's already salted, and then like olive oil. This one has olive oil. And this is Japanese seaweed. It's very crispy. Like that. And then because this one doesn't like seaweed, so I made thin omelette. Because the purpose of rice ball is like you can bring it to some place and then you don't have to use any utensil to eat it. You can just eat by hand. So
It's self-contained.
exactly. So I made thin like strip of eggs.
All right.
So which one do you want to eat?
Well, you know what? Mine are like museum pieces.
Like ugly ones?
So I should leave those and eat the real professional one. It fits perfectly in that seaweed.
Okay. Which one would you like to eat?
I think it's a hard choice, but just because it's the closest one to me, I'm going to go with this one. All right, here it is.
I'm gonna eat the ugly one.
Cheers.
Cheers. Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. Only one grain fell. Only one
But
grain
this one,
fell.
none fell.
None fell. This is a pretty. I can see how this is an on-the-go food. I could eat this while driving,
Exactly.
but don't do that at home.
So can Mark make it?
Can Mark make it?
No. He can make really great rice. I think he did a great job of making rice, but rice ball you need a few more years.
Aww.
Because this is not rice ball. This is like hamburger steak or something.
But I already applied at the restaurant. Well, it still tastes the same. Enjoy, everybody.
There are many ways to make rice balls. The first decision you make is whether you want white rice plain or flavored. Next, it's time to choose your fillings. What makes rice ball the perfect dish is that it's 100% customizable. You can put everything from seafood to meat and everything in between. By default, seaweed is usually used as wrapping rice balls. But another fun way to wrap up your rice ball is use thin omelette skin. The beauty of rice ball is that possibility is endless. If you have fun idea for rice balls, please let me know. Your comments makes me happy, so please leave your thoughts. Thanks and arigato for watching. Until next time. ではまた。